Good morning, Quinn. Let's sing our song. Good morning, Quinn. Good morning, Quinn. Good morning, Quinn. I am so glad you're here. Today we are learning about the letter Y that makes the Y sound, as in yo-yo. You ever played with a yo-yo before? We're also reviewing the shape of the circle, which is like a letter O, or it's like a number 0. We're also learning about fish and the ocean and the beach. So let's start this morning by singing our days of the week. Can you sing it with me? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Thursday. 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 May the 20th, which is a 2 and a 0. Okay, let's sing our ABC song. Let's sing our different ABC song. See if you remember it. If you do, sing it with me, okay? A, you're adorable. B, oh, you're beautiful. C, you're a cutie full of charm. D means you're darling, and E, so exciting, and F, you are a feather in my arms. G, you look good to me. H, oh, you're heavenly. I, you are the one I idolize. J, we're like Jack and Jill. K, you're so kissable. L is the love light in your eyes. How about M, N, O, P? I could go on all day. Q, R, S, T, alphabetically speaking, you're okay. You made my life complete. V, oh, you're very sweet. W, X, Y, Z, or Z. It's fun to wander through the alphabet with you to tell you what you mean to me. This is the letter Y. That's what we're going to be working on today. If you were to write the letter Y, you just need one straight line, pretty long, one short diagonal, and another short diagonal. If I take those away, it's the letter V. If you add that at the bottom, that's the letter Y. Y makes the Y sound, as in yo-yo. You ever played with a yo-yo? It's in the shape of a circle. Look at that. Huh. Yarn. Have you ever seen anybody maybe knit or sew with yarn? Yarn starts with a Y, and it just happens to be in a circle. And the color yellow. Yellow, the word yellow starts with a Y. Just happens to be that this ball is also a circle. You have learned all about your colors. I know you've been practicing them on your iPad. I bet you know this. This is the color what? Red. This is orange. Yellow. See that Y? Starts with a Y. That's the color what? Green. That's right. What about this? The ocean is blue. What color is this? Purple. How about this? Black. Here's white, and this one is brown. Good job. All right. Let's see if you remember this song that we sang last time. 5 little fishies went swimming one day, swimming through the sea and far away. Mama fish said, come back, but only 4 little fishy came back. 1, 2, 3, 4 little fish went swimming one day, swimming through the sea and far away. Mama fish said, come back, but only 3 little fishy came back. 1, 2, 3 little fishy went swimming one day, swimming through the sea and far away. Mama fish said, come back, but only 2 little fishy swam back. 1, 2. Two little fishy went swimming one day, swimming through the sea and far away. Mama fish said, come back. But only one little fishy came back. One little fish went out swimming one day, through the sea and far away. Mama fishy said, come back. And all 5 fishies swam on back. Our first story today, Quinn, is a Berenstain Bear book. I don't know if you've ever heard of these characters, but they're a really sweet family of bears. And this is their story about when they went to the ocean, to the beach. It's called By the Sea. Is it far, Papa? Those seagulls mean we'll be there soon. Those are the little birds that fly above. They always live near the ocean. There's the house where we will stay. Our shore vacation starts today. The wind was strong. It opened the door. Sand blew in upon the floor. This house was empty for a while. Each room has its own sand pile. A lot of sand in that place they're staying at the beach. Let's put on suits and go in the water. Not yet, son. Not yet, daughter. We must clean up room by room. Here's a dustpan. Here's a broom. You ever help your mom clean? Maybe do you sweep and use the dustpan? Now the cleanup job is done. It's time to have some ocean fun. Not just yet. There's more to be done before you start your ocean fun. Wonder what else they need to do. Let's find out. There are things to carry. Oh, their bags. They have to carry their bags in with their clothes in them. The toys that they brought. There are beds to make. They had to put the sheets and the pillows on the bed so they could sleep at night. There are closets to clean. They had to put their clothes away. And there are walks to rake. So they had to make a little pathway from the house where they were staying right down to the ocean so they could walk there. Mama, all that is done. Now may we start to have ocean fun? May we please dip our tootsies in the seas? Will you please relax? You've got all day. The ocean will not go away. They're excited about going to the beach, aren't they? There are many things we must unpack. Then we'll have a little snack. You don't ever get to go on the beach. Mama, our little snack is done. Now may we have some ocean fun? Dears, it's much too soon after food. Some people want you to have a little break or relax or rest after you've eaten before you go in the ocean. Rats and phooey, now let's not be rude. It's long after snacks. May we go in soon? It's getting too late in the afternoon. They get their swimming suits on. That's why we're here to swim in the ocean. But first, my dears, let's put on some lotion. You have to put the sunscreen on to protect your skin from getting burned from the sun. At last, we can go into the water. Wait, my son. Wait, my daughter. Now what? But Papa will never swim in the sea. Will we never swim in the sea? Relax. I just wanted you to wait for me. He has a silly swimming suit on, doesn't he? He wants to swim too. Come on, Cubs, shake a leg. Last one in's a rotten egg. The ocean is fun. The ocean is great. It may even have been worth the wait. Oh my goodness, it's hard to wait sometimes, isn't it? Well, they were diving into the ocean. You know, one day you might be diving into the ocean. He's gonna jump right in. There's some divers. What do you think they're gonna see when they dive under the ocean? Do you think they might see a dolphin jumping out of the water? Do you think they might see a crab at the bottom of the ocean? Maybe they'll see an eel swimming at the bottom of the ocean. They could just see, watch out, a shark or two. Watch out for the sharks. What if they saw an octopus who has 8 arms? Or maybe they might see a seahorse swimming in the ocean. They might just see a swordfish. Oh, that's a cool fish. Or what if they see a hammerhead shark? Or watch out for him. Oh, they might just see a sea turtle in that ocean. What if they see a jellyfish? Better stay away from the jellyfish. Oh, or maybe a stingray. Gotta watch out for the stingray too. Might just see a blowfish. He puffs himself up. They call him a pufferfish or a blowfish. They might just see, oh, that reminds me of the fish that's in Finding Nemo. Have you ever seen that movie? Well, what would really be cool is if they were to see a whale. And our next story has a whale, and it's our last story for today. Remember our friend Rainbow Fish? Well, this one's called Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale. Okay. Rainbow fish with that pretty shiny scale. Now let's see what happens in this story. I haven't read this in a little while. Let's see. A long way out in the deep blue sea, Rainbow Fish and his friends swam happily. Through the reef, each of them had a glittering silver scale, except for one little striped fish. But he belonged in the group anyway. Remember him? He was from the book we read last time. They rescued him from the shark. Remember that? When the fish were hungry, they ate tiny krill. There's little tiny fish. There seemed to be endless supplies of the delicious shrimp. They're like shrimp, that's right. Rainbow Fish only needed to glide gently through the water and with his mouth open to catch as many of the krill as he wanted. It was a wonderful life. One day, a gentle old whale swam by the reef and decided to stay. He liked the spot since he too ate the krill that were so plentiful there, and he enjoyed being around the glittering fish. When he drifted along, watching them for hours, admiring their beautiful silvery scales. Before long, the fish with the jagged fins noticed the whale watching them. "Why is he looking at us like that?" he asked the others. He was in a particularly bad mood that day. "See how he's staring at us?" he went on irritably. "Who knows what he's thinking?" After that, all the fish grew more and more suspicious of the whale. They were wondering, why is he there and why is he staring at us? "Look at that giant mouth," said one. "Soon the krill will be all gone. He likes to eat the same little shrimp that the fish like to eat." Rainbow Fish began to worry. Until now, the fish had always been able to eat their fill. What if the whale did not eat up all the krill? But what if the whale did eat up all the krill? Excuse me. And why did he keep staring at them? Was he planning to eat them too? One day, the whale swam quite near the school of glittering fish. Panicked, the fish with the jagged fins sounded the alarm. "Look out," he called. "The wicked whale is after us." When the whale heard that, he was hurt. That means he was sad at first. But soon he became angry, very angry. "I'll show them," he thought. "I'll teach them a lesson." So the great blue whale shot into the middle of the school of fish and lashed out his gigantic tail, sweeping the sparkling fish in all directions. Uh-oh. The terrified fish fled, racing toward a crack in the reef for safety. But the whale didn't leave them alone. He followed Rainbow Fish and his friends all the way back to their cave. Oh my goodness. happened next. The blue whale swam back and forth, casting sinister glances at the little fish. That means sort of mean glances. They were trapped. I told you that whale was dangerous, whispered one of the fish with the jagged fins. We have to watch out for him. After a while, the whale calmed down. He made one last pass and then disappeared behind the reef. Nervous but driven by hunger, the fish cautiously left the cave and swam off in search for food. But the battle with the whale had left its mark. All the krill, all those little tiny shrimp, had been driven off. This is silly, declared Rainbow Fish. Before we played happily in the sea. Now we hide in terror in our cave. Before there was always enough food for everyone. Now we have nothing. We must make peace with the whale. That means we need to be nice to that whale and make him a friend. You think that's a good choice? The other fish were all too afraid to approach the whale. It was up to Rainbow Fish. The whale stared at Rainbow Fish suspiciously, like, what is it that you want? Please, let's talk, said Rainbow Fish. This fight was all a big mistake. It drove off the krill, and now we're all hungry. The two talked for a long time. The whale told Rainbow Fish how sad and angry their words had made him. I never meant to harm you, said the whale, just scare you a little. Rainbow Fish was ashamed. I'm sorry, he said. But when we saw you were watching us all the time, we were afraid you might eat us. The whale looked surprised. I watched you only because your shiny scales are so pretty, he said. They both laughed. Come now, said the whale. Let's find new hunting grounds and new krill. So the Rainbow Fish and his friends, protected by their new friend, the big blue whale, swam off together in search of a new home, rich with krill, or those little tiny shrimp. And before too long, none of them could remember what the terrible fight had been about in the first place. Aw, it's a good story about how you can make a friend. All right, well, let's sing our goodbye song. Next week is our last week together, so we're going to have some fun, okay? But for now, let's sing goodbye. You ready? Goodbye, Quinn. Goodbye, Quinn. Goodbye, Quinn. I am so glad you came. See you next time.